Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we went through an extremely convoluted series of events around Hyrule Castle Town to obtain the wooden statue. We also got the magic armor, but that's a bit by the by, especially because with our current rupee count, it's completely useless. But the point of getting the wooden statue is that Ilya had it in her possession for whatever reason when she was, when she during the process of her kidnapping. She can't remember why, but she came across this statue at some point. So let's show it to her and see if that triggers anything. What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere. Yes, and I was saved by whoever was confined with me. And when that person set me free, they gave me this statue. Yes, I remember that much, but that means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember. I thought I'd seen that before somewhere. Before. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived in a lonely, forgotten place. But I heard that tribe dwindled down to nothing in the prolonged wars. I had just added to nothing in there, apparently. If you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lanaroo province on the far side of the Bridge of Eldin. But a rock slide blocked the way to that village long ago, so you can't get there anymore. What? Oh, I do not mean to worry you, little human. Problems like those are not problems to Gorons. Our Patriarch Darbus will be waiting for you up ahead. Look to your map to see where. I would try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Eldin that leads to Lanaroo province. You've already said that, kind of. Well, obvious handholding is obvious. They give you... How did Darbus fit through that door? They give you a waypoint on your map, as well as telling you twice, go north of Eldin Bridge to the Lanaroo province. So indeed, let's do just that. And so, it's this section we kind of want to be in, as you can tell, obviously, from the map marking. But there's something here that wasn't there before. That's not just a song from Beauty and the Beast, it's also true. If I hop off... let's murder this guy because he's being annoying. We will see this kind of gap in the cliffs here, which definitely was not there before. And this is indeed where the mark is on the map as well. So, let's enter. There's a hidden village up ahead, little human. The elders call it Forgotten Place. I tried to do his... He looks like he's got his teeth clenched, so I tried to do his voice with my teeth clenched, and it sounded stupid. The scent that has been burning my nostrils. It is the scent of evil. There is one powerful creature I've seen about, but under that beast are many minions who attack and plunder like a pack of hyenas. There are 30, no, at most 20 of them ahead. They're probably just a small band of survivors, ragged remnants who have scattered leaderless into this village. If that is all that they are, little human, then you alone are enough to defeat them, but you will have to defeat all of them to save that girl's benefactor. Before I go, I will tell you the secret to besting them. Destroy them all before they spot you. Got it, little human? Now, we begin. I freaking love this section of the game. It's so much fun. The music's fantastic and it's such a cool concept. Let's enter the hidden village. And indeed, it's high noon. Let's do this shit. As you can see, there are 20 Bulblins to be killed. 19 now. 18. Oh! Maybe even fewer then. Does that sound like a powerful explosion? Yep, 17. As Darbus said, try and kill them before they spot you. This means that your bow and arrow are extremely useful here. That was an incredible shot right there. He was like less than a pixel. Unfortunately, we're not great. I've not got a great number of arrows right now. See, that's the thing. Once they start shooting at you, they get much harder to kill because essentially they can draw a bow just as fast as you, so that can be really problematic. But in reality, it's relatively easy to track them all down by just making sure you just check everywhere. We've done all the obvious ones outside, I think. Oh no, there's one more, but we got him. Well, I didn't actually get him, but I missed him, but there was fortunately an explosive there. Murder this guy. I love the Mortal Draw. Always will. Oh, and just how good is this music? Oh, shit amount of bullets. Not bullets. Arrows. Jesus, I couldn't think of the word arrows. I can only think of I nearly said it. Glad I didn't. Feather bullets was all I could think. I was like, well, that's definitely wrong. Oh, God, this is going to be difficult without arrows. But I want to pick up one of their burnt arrows already. Ugh, well, let's do what I can over here then. There's one at least you definitely cannot get without arrows at all. Oh, God, this is going to be problematic. Right, let's try to... I'm trying to claw shot over to him. Let's see if I... Oh, I've got one arrow. That's great. And 5 rupees. Perfect. I want... There's a chicken there. That doesn't help me. There's a howling stone. That's important for slightly later on than we are now. No arrows, huh? Oh, no, I've got one arrow. Great. And I've claw-shotted this man. This is not going well. Oh, my goodness. Right, he's dead, but there's one above him where we literally can't get without arrows. Come on, please drop arrows. Oh. Man, this is supposed to be such a fun section, but it's going to be kind of a lot more difficult now. Anyway, if we go behind here, the chances of us getting arrows behind here is extremely high. There we go, 10 arrows. And there should be there we go. Ow, there is an enemy here as well. While I mop up the rest of the ones, I will just let you have a bit of a listen to the music. I'm missing one, as is always the case with this challenge. Oh, it's the one up there, isn't it? Yeah. Wow! I meant to say wallop, but I just went wah! Just got stuck in full Waluigi mode. Anyway, with each of them defeated... The howls of the beasts. They faded into silence. Wait, are you... The Saviour! It's you, the Saviour! Please forgive me for not opening up the door. My name is Impaz. I'm the last resident of this poor village. My name comes from the Great One who built this village so long ago. This village was once the secret home of a proud tribe who served the royal family. But it fell into decline and became infested with dangerous beasts. It's become an awful place. Excuse me for asking, but is your name the Doctor? I knew it. So then you saved that nice girl. How lovely. When she was here, she would often cheer me up by saying that you would come to help. That sweet girl. She was worried about this old woman even as I helped her to escape from here. By royal order, I can't leave this place until a certain person arrives. No matter what terrible fate is visited upon it. Oh, but listen to me blather on. I have a favour to ask. Would you help me return this to her? I think she always kept it close to her heart, but even so, she didn't hesitate to part with it in order to protect me. You got Ilya's charm. Ilya left this charm with the woman who saved her. It's a clue to restoring her memory. Isn't everything we gather nowadays? I believe in my heart that it's kept me safe all this time. So please, I ask that you return it to that girl. So, I've obviously cut back to the sanctuary, so let's show the charm straight to Ilya. I knew you once. Yes, this feels so familiar, the scent of hay. Long ago, When we were young, you and I. You were always there. You were always beside me. Doctor. This gift was meant for you. It was something I wanted to give you before you left on your journey. Please, Doctor, take it. You got the horse call. Ilya made this just for Epona. Now you can call Epona whenever even when you can't find horsegrass. Man, it would have been useful if we'd had this for the previous fucking 75% of the game. Ugh. You don't need to worry about me any longer. Whenever you return, I'll be waiting for you. Doctor, do you remember what I was saying about the Rod of the Heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messengers of the heavens who held the rod. The nice woman who saved me told me about it. Apparently, in this woman's village, they're guarding something for the heavenly messenger for generations, so they await him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why the lady couldn't leave her village, you see? Say, Doctor, do you have any idea who this messenger to the heavens might be? Or even what the rod is? Man, obvious hinting is obvious once again. But yay, we got Ilya's memory back. And we also got, yeah, the horse call, which would have been so useful to have right from the start. I don't know why they gave it you this near the end. It's just, I mean, we're not near the end of the game as such exactly, but we are very far through the game. And it just seems like a stupid thing to add this late in the game. But enough of my bitching. As you can see, it functions exactly the same to horsegrass, except you have it on you at all times. It makes Epona useful again. I just wish it had been done so sooner. Anyway, we're going back to the hidden village. Let's ride. So, obviously the Bulblins don't respawn here, and the place is now inexplicably? That's not a word. Inexplicably populated entirely by cats. Turns out, yeah, Impaz, classic crazy old cat lady. Anyway, let's go in and see her. Man, they're in here too as well. Oh my god, there's like 20 of them here. Well, let's speak to her. Is that girl doing alright? I haven't much to offer, but please make yourself comfortable here. But what we need to do is show her the Rod of the Heavens. Hey, that rod. Is that the Dominion Rod? Ah, could it really be? Are you the messenger to the heavens? Among the legends of my clan, there is a story from the time when the Uka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it is said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky, and it was called the Dominion Rod. The rod was only to be carried by the messenger to the heavens when the royal family needed to communicate with the Uka. From generation to generation, my ancestors have guarded the book that, by royal decree, was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. This is that book. Please take it. You got the Ancient Sky Book, a book written in the ancient language. A word in it seems to be missing letters. Set it to be and use it and whatnot. This book is written in the ancient language of sky writing. I'm so glad I stayed in this village. If I had not met that young girl, what would have become of me? Meeting of that girl must have been ordained by the gods, so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. So, that gives us something to do, and who do we know that's good at working with skywriting? Have a bit of a think about that. But in the meantime, I think we'll spend the rest of the episode here amongst the kitty cats. Meow indeed. Because there's actually a couple of things we can do. Firstly, let's wolf up. And I actually didn't want to wolf up yet. That was foolish. Basically, there is a Poe here. Another one that's relatively easy to miss. You can hear it from down here, though. And that's why, obviously, I waited till nighttime as well. All off camera. I'm being very efficient today. Here is the Poe. We turn back into a wolf and sense up and quickly do the murder on it. I'm so glad I found out about the fact that you could use the Dark Aura on the Poes, because it makes them so much quicker to kill. So that's task 1 of 3. Then task 2 of 3 takes place through here. And through here in the back room. We saw this while we were... I said stone there instead of room, which kind of gave it away. But yeah, we found this while we were doing the actual, like, little hidden village quest part thing. I don't really know what I'm saying. We found this here, and now we're going to listen to it, so... This is the longest and most complicated one. It's also really weird as well, because the actual song that it is, because you know they're real songs, you'll recognise the song it is if you've watched any of this Let's Play, I'm sure you will, but it doesn't sound anything like this, which is weird. There's like a weird off backbeat to it. But let's just sing. Sing, howl. That wasn't good enough, was it? Let's try again. There we go, got it the second time. I was just slightly off with the timing, so it didn't quite extend them as long as I should have done. Anyway, for the final time, because there's only 7 hidden skills in the game, this is the 7th one. Time to howl before the great wolf in the sky. That sounds like a weird metaphor. Not sure for what, but anyway. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Well, rather appropriately for the final one, he appears right outside Hyrule Castle, which is cool. We'll go and talk to him in a couple of next episode, almost certainly. Yeah, it's the main theme from Twilight Princess, da 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 da, which you hear everywhere, but it's just the actual thing you howl doesn't really sound much like that. It's strange. Anyway, this is a really easy quest to miss. It's just a little quest for a heart piece, but involves this fucker. Speak to him. Oh, welcome. This is the Forgotten Village. 30? No, more like 20. That's how many cats have made it back to the village. So perhaps you could, you know, just bear with them? Oh, thanks so much. They're all so lonely. Perhaps you could talk to every one of them. But if you leave the village, it'll be like you never talked to any of them. Do you understand? Cats are forgetful. Oh, and let me give you a tip for speaking to all of them. Start at one end. Got it? That was my impression of a chicken speaking. Anyway. So, in somewhat of a rehash of the first puzzle, you got 20 cats to talk to. Well, not really puzzle it wasn't, but... meow, what fun, meow. First one, meow. Each one will tell you what number they are, and if you've spoken to any other ones, if you speak to one twice, they'll tell you you've spoken to them already, and you gotta do 20. This can potentially be a massive bastard. My advice is very similar to the chickens, but I will be a bit more thing. He says start at one end, but I say specifically, just be methodical. Generally, I would start off on the ground levels, and follow all the way across the end, and then all the way back again, and then actually start entering the houses, then start kind of going to the higher levels, and that's the only real way to do this, otherwise it's a bit of a bugger to keep track. Once you've spoken to a cat, they have a tendency, this one's an easy one to miss behind those barrels, they have a tendency to move, they're capable of moving once you've spoken to them, so you can really kind of get quite easily lost there. because they just get moved around and confused. But if you speak to one you've already spoken to, they will tell you you've already spoken to them. But yeah, methodical is really the key here. But it's a good chance to hear this music again, so I'll give you that while I let it play. Now at this point you actually have to switch back into a human. That just doesn't freak the cats out at all. And you can hop over here. For some reason you just can't make that jump as wolf. I think you just can't position yourself for it properly. Now once again you need to become human, and here we need to go as if we were going up to the Poe. I don't know if the Poe loads in while you're doing this, to be honest, because it kind of loads you into a slightly different version of the map, which is why you might have noticed it does exactly the same intro as it did last time, when the when the Bulbins were here versus when the cats were here. There should... Bugger. Okay, this is going to get interesting, because one of them is not where it should be, or at least I don't think it is, unless I got very confused. Oh, I think I fucked it. Ah! It's really easy, as I say, for one to just slip away, and then you're completely bollocks. I'm going to have a look, see if I can find him, but I'm probably going to have to restart. Okay, I found one down there, but I really thought that was going to be 90. Oh! Right, I think I know where the last two are, then, in that case. Yeah, that ginger one I just talked to, well, kind of scraggly brownie, was supposed to be up here, like, around the front of this balcony bit, but must have fallen out at some point. There's another one there. Oh, God, fuck. Oh. Yeah, if you're human, they'll run away from you, and that's the risk. I kind of don't want to be human too much, but there's some jumps you can't make. He was black and white, though. There you go. There he is. Oh, no, he's actually... tortoiseshell. She is tortoiseshell. Fun fact about the way that cat genetics work. Tortoiseshell cats can only be female, because they basically need to have one ginger parent and one black parent in order to come up as tortoiseshell. So you can only ever get them in female cats, because of the way that sex genes are expressed. Please be one up here. Oh, I'm not confident. Oh no, there is one here. Hey, there we go. Hello. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. What fun. Meow. 20th one. Meow. Wow, meow. Everyone is getting along. Meow. Go tell Cuckoo Leader. Yeah, it's a surreal side quest, that one, and really easy to miss, because you wouldn't exactly expect to just talk to the chicken. You talk to all of them. Thanks. Now your prize is in front of the old lady's house. Make sure you pick it up before you leave. And for some reason, yeah, it kind of... that's why I think the Poe wouldn't be there, because it kind of loads you into a different map for this. Which is why it kind of then cuts to black at the end to get you out. That's probably been just about 20 minutes. That's a decent point as ever to end the episode. Let's just go up here and grab our prize. Indeed, unsurprisingly, it's a heart piece of container. Good one, heart piece of container, idiots. So, in this episode, we discovered the hidden village, and we've done quite a lot here. We've got some Poes here. We've got the final Howling Stone, we got a piece of heart, we got the Ancient Sky Book, and that's really going to be our goal for next episode, is going to be deciphering exactly what that means, because it's all tied in with the heavens and the Dominion Rod, and it's all somehow connected, and those owl statues. Next episode, we'll be disentangling that mystery. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me then. Good day.